This is just going to be a quick update on the Wright versus BTC Core claim and the buzz that's going around on this on Twitter. This is regarding the copyright. Now, this case is going to be significant, and like the effects of it going forward potentially would be monumental if Wright was determined to be Satoshi. All right, so about the copyright for the name for the naming rights of Bitcoin, and potentially even the use of the BTC blockchain as well. I mean, there's a lot to it. So, there could be major ramifications. It could be a total zero. We don't know. So, but let's just go through what's really happening right now and why it's significant. So yeah, Wright was ordered to put in a deposit into the court, and that was by the 7th of November, and additional deposit by the 14th. It's unclear, according to because I don't have access to the record, whether or not it was done or wasn't done or what happened. The buzz and rumor, the hearsay rumors are that the check was put in, but it wasn't dated. Now, there's another rumor that the check bounced. None of this is confirmed. So I requested access to the court docket, and hopefully the court will be so kind to grant me access so I can actually share that with you guys. Now, this is important though, because if the deposit wasn't made or if it was an administrative error, there's going to be a motion required. So, and let's say the court doesn't grant the motion. There's going to be some sort of administrative motion that's going to have to go in most likely and fix the record and say, oh, I made an error. I didn't put the date on there, or there was an error with the check. More likely than not, that's going to have to happen. So that's significant, because if that doesn't get granted, then that whole copyright claim potentially goes away. And this case now would not have nearly the effect on what it could potentially be. So it's a significant amount of money. I think like £300,000 plus another 300,000. So it's a significant amount of money that has to be deposited, like £500,000 total or more overall. And it's definitely not chump change. But at the same time, if it's not done, that claim won't go forward against those developers. So like the Jameson lot, hold on. So it's unclear as to exactly what the deposit's going to be required for. However, it has to do with these developers, BTC Core, and that's Jasper Vanderland, Jonas Schneel. I'm just going to go through the last names. Will, Wille, Falk, Dobson, Ford, Fields, Dombrowski, Corallo, Peter Todd, Gregory Maxwell, Lombrazzo, Newberry, Bunshell, Block Inc., Square Up, Blockstream, Core Code, Coinbase, CB Payments, Coinbase, Crypto Patent Alliance, Square Up International. So pretty extensive parts of those developer teams. So it appears that it would probably, my guess, Luke Dasher. My guess is that it's about, their depositions or their, getting them to appear in court. That again is just speculation. So, but for whatever reason, they've got to have this, Wright's got to have this deposit in to make this case go forward. So it's super significant. I'm definitely going to be following up on the docket and finding out what's going on, because if that's not in, this case is pretty much over. I mean, it really is, the copyright claim. And then we just would go to the determination of Satoshi Nakamoto, which is still big and effective. But the real powerhouse on this thing is if he's determined Satoshi Nakamoto, and then they've got to hear this copyright, this copyright aspect. So that's like the giant injunctive relief the court could throw down and completely turn the entire world upside down. So let's see what happens. Tomorrow I'm going to meet with Kurt Walker Jr. of CoinGeek, and we're going to strategize on this potentially going, and my goal is to get sponsored to go to the trial. That's my goal. Just to background on experience. I mean, I got sponsored to go to the Kerry Lake trial last year. I went to that, sat in the courtroom right next to her, a few people away. And, I just strategized on the whole trial, with the team down there. So it was really really effective. Enjoyed the heck out of it. So I made, my goal is to be sponsored to go to the CoinGeek and report. And this is to do this more like reporting with Kurt and then strategize it any way I can. Because there's a lot of things that happen. And, I don't really understand the UK procedures like I would out here. But, the Chancery Court out there, it's an equity court. So it'd be really fascinating, how they're gonna deal with this in an equity proceeding. It looks like it's exclusive equity. So, I mean, it really could be, it's going to be pretty fascinating. I'll see it looks on how I'm very incredibly interested and be honored to be sponsored to go. So I'll be chatting with Kurt tomorrow. My goal is to get a video out from him tomorrow, where we publish something on YouTube, and I'll do it on Zoom after that. So that's my goal. So watch for that. Just a quick update here on the Wright versus BTC Core claim and the copyright and the impact of this potentially, right, not putting in the deposit or the deposit motion having to be done or the court ruling on that. So just a quick recap on that. I'll put a hand cash link below. If you like videos like this, send me something in the hand cash BSV. Like the video, share the video, get it out there to other people, man. We got to freaking get the word out there on this one, whichever side you're on. Let's get people more informed about what the heck's going to happen, because this is going to affect things and people have no freaking idea. They have no idea at all. I mean, I got so many friends, in this Bitcoin stuff. They have no idea. And I mean, they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear, they're closed off to it. They don't even want to have an idea. It's just their choice. So, but we just do our best to share the information out there. And hey, man, we'll see you next time. Actually, we'll see you at the top.